Have you ever wondered if your memory could actually come back to life, no matter your age? As the years pass, many of us begin to notice those little slips. You forget where you put your keys, or you walk into a room and pause, searching for the reason you came. It can be a bit unsettling, can it? But what if I told you there are simple foods that could help restore your memory, even while you sleep? In this video, we're going to uncover 4 foods that are scientifically shown to support brain health and revive your memory. These aren't rare, exotic ingredients you'll never find, but everyday foods you can easily include in your daily routine. If you're over 60 and want to keep your mind sharp, not just for yourself, but for your family, your friends, and your independence, this is something you'll want to pay close attention to. Stay tuned until the end, because not only will you learn what to eat, but you'll understand the reasons these foods are so effective and how to bring them into your life with ease. You may be surprised by how much power you still hold over your own brain health. This isn't about chasing youth, but about living with confidence and clarity at any age. Now, let's get started. Number 1, blueberries and their impact on overnight memory repair. One of the most powerful foods you can eat to help restore your memory is blueberries. Many people call them brain berries for a good reason. Blueberries are loaded with antioxidants, especially a group called flavonoids. These compounds have been studied at length and are known to reduce inflammation and help protect the brain from oxidative stress, which is one of the main causes of age-related memory decline. What makes blueberries so special is their ability to support communication between brain cells, even while you're sleeping. When you eat a handful of blueberries with your evening meal or as a bedtime snack, you're giving your brain exactly what it needs to clear away toxins and repair the connections that help you remember names, faces, and those little details you never want to lose. Scientists at major universities have found that seniors who regularly include blueberries in their diet tend to perform better on memory tests. They are less likely to experience the kind of foggy thinking or forgetfulness that often sneaks up on us as we get older. Let's imagine you're sitting at the kitchen table, sharing a story with your grandson. He asks you about something that happened years ago, and you smile because the details come to you easily. That kind of clarity is not just a stroke of luck. It's the result of habits that support your brain's natural ability to heal and regenerate, even as you sleep. Blueberries don't just taste good, they help you wake up in the morning feeling a little sharper, a little more like yourself. Of course, you don't have to eat them plain. You can add them to your oatmeal, sprinkle them over yogurt, or even blend them into a smoothie. The important thing is to make them a regular part of your nightly routine. Over time, you'll likely notice that words and memories come just a bit more easily. And there's a certain comfort in knowing that something as simple as a berry can make such a big difference. If you're looking for a natural, gentle way to care for your mind, blueberries are a wonderful place to begin. They don't require a prescription. They're easy to find at your local grocery store, and they're something you can look forward to enjoying every day. Number 2, walnuts as a nighttime brain booster. For anyone hoping to restore memory and maintain sharp thinking throughout the years, walnuts deserve a spot in your evening routine. Walnuts aren't just an ordinary snack, they're packed with nutrients that your brain craves, especially as you grow older. Their rich supply of omega-3 fatty acids, along with vitamin E and plant-based antioxidants, plays a critical role in supporting your brain structure and function. Here's what's remarkable about walnuts. Research shows they help improve communication between nerve cells and even encourage the growth of new brain cells. This is especially important while you sleep. As your body uses this time to repair and reorganize itself, including your mind, eating a small handful of walnuts after dinner can help set the stage for your brain to clear out waste and strengthen memory pathways overnight. Imagine a situation where you're reading a bedtime story to your granddaughter. She pauses, waiting for you to recall the next part, and you're able to recite it without a hitch. That kind of effortless recall, the ease of remembering details, both big and small, is exactly what walnuts can help you support. And the beauty of it is, this benefit doesn't require any complicated routine. Just a small serving each night can be enough to notice a difference over time. Walnuts also support mood and reduce feelings of mental fatigue. They provide the building blocks your brain needs to stay resilient against daily stress and memory lapses. Many seniors I know, folks in their late 70s and even 80s, have told me how walnuts have become their go-to snack, not just for the taste, but for the calm focus and steady memory that follows. Now, if you're not a fan of eating them straight, there are easy ways to enjoy walnuts without much effort. You can toss a few into your evening salad, mix them with a little fruit, or sprinkle them over warm cereal. The important thing is consistency, making them a regular part of your nightly habits, just like brushing your teeth or turning off the lights. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3, spinach and leafy greens for deep sleep memory renewal. When it comes to nourishing your memory while you rest, spinach and other leafy greens are truly a gift. These greens are abundant in natural compounds that your brain depends on as you age, namely vitamin K, lutein, folate, and beta-carotene. Each of these nutrients has a special way of supporting the brain's built-in repair mechanisms that work most effectively during sleep. Studies have shown that seniors who regularly enjoy leafy greens tend to have memory and cognitive skills equal to people years younger than their actual age. That's not just good luck, it's the result of feeding the brain exactly what it needs to regenerate and defend itself against decline. When you make spinach, kale, or collard greens a regular part of your dinner or evening snack, you're setting your brain up for a night of deep repair and renewal. Let's paint a picture. Picture yourself sharing a late meal with friends, maybe a simple salad with plenty of spinach and a little olive oil. The conversation is lively, and when someone asks you about a story from your youth, the memory surfaces quickly and easily, clear as day. That moment, that feeling of mental agility, is no accident. It's the direct result of nourishing your brain with foods that keep memory pathways strong and flexible, even in your golden years. Leafy greens help reduce the buildup of harmful substances in the brain, like plaques that are linked to memory loss. They also help the brain maintain its communication network so information can flow smoothly from one part to another. As you sleep, these nutrients go to work, making subtle repairs and clearing away the fog that sometimes rolls in as we age. One of the things I've noticed among friends in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s is that those who eat their greens every night have a certain spark. They tend to recall names, dates, and little details with ease. Their minds remain active, and their conversations are lively and engaged. It's never too late to start either. Even if you've avoided greens most of your life, bringing them into your diet now can lead to noticeable improvements. And you don't have to eat a mountain of salad to see these benefits. A modest helping, maybe a cup or two with dinner, can be enough. You can sauté spinach with a bit of garlic, add kale to a stew, or simply mix collard greens into your favorite evening dish. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency and making this a gentle, enjoyable habit. If you've ever worried that memory decline is inevitable, remember this: the brain is surprisingly resilient when given the right fuel. With spinach and leafy greens, you're empowering your mind to renew itself night after night. And that's something worth investing in, not just for yourself, but for the people who love and depend on you. If you want, I can also punctuate and format number 4, the last food, in the same polished paragraph style so your full script is ready. Number 4, fatty fish and the power of omega sleep. Among the foods that can help bring your memory back to life, fatty fish such as salmon, sardines, and trout stand out for their unique impact on the aging brain. These fish are among the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA, which forms a key part of your brain's very structure. As you get older, levels of DHA in the brain tend to decline, and this can have a real impact on memory, focus, and the ability to recall important details. By enjoying a serving of fatty fish with your evening meal, you're delivering vital nutrients that are directly absorbed and put to use while you sleep. The brain uses the deep hours of the night to repair its connections, flush out waste, and reinforce the pathways that hold your most cherished memories. People who include fatty fish in their regular diet are shown in studies to have better memory retention, quicker recall, and a lower risk of cognitive decline even well into their 70s and 80s. Think of a moment when you're sitting with your longtime friends, reminiscing about old adventures or sharing laughter about days gone by. The stories flow easily, and you're able to join in without that frustrating pause as you try to recall a name or a detail. This kind of mental agility isn't reserved for the lucky few. It can be supported by simple, mindful choices like adding fish to your weekly menu. Fatty fish doesn't just help with memory. The healthy fats in salmon and sardines also help regulate mood and reduce feelings of anxiety, which in turn allows for deeper, more restorative sleep. And that restful sleep is when your brain does its best work, sorting, organizing, and strengthening the very memories that define who you are. You might wonder how to make this a part of your life if you're not in the habit of eating fish. The good news is, you don't need to eat it every day. A serving 2 or 3 times a week can make a real difference. You can enjoy a baked piece of salmon with your supper, mix sardines into a salad, or even try trout grilled with a bit of lemon. The key is finding a way that fits your taste and routine. Many older adults who add fatty fish to their diet report more energy during the day and a sharper mind in the morning. They notice that names come more quickly, stories feel richer, in that sense of confidence, knowing you can rely on your memory returning sometimes after years of worry. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, I want you to take a moment and reflect on the 4 foods we explored together: blueberries, walnuts, leafy greens like spinach, and fatty fish. What stood out to you the most? Which of these do you already enjoy? And which one are you interested in adding to your routine? There is no one-size-fits-all approach, but what matters is that you give yourself the best chance to support your mind, one meal at a time. The truth is, growing older does not mean you have to surrender your sharpness or your joy in recalling treasured moments. With a little care and the right habits, you can nourish your memory, boost your confidence, and keep sharing your stories for years to come. The foods we talked about today aren't magic pills, but they are proven tools, gentle, natural ways to give your brain the support it deserves. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.